Yo, what is going on, guys? Tony here, coming at you with another For Honor video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be my full Aramusha customization video, basically showing off my gear score, why I chose that particular stat basis for the character, and why I think it'll be effective for Aramusha when playing in 4v4 modes, and then kind of showing off just the color schemes, the blade choices I chose, kind of the overall looks of it, and then I'll kind of show you a dual loadout that I made that's kind of basic right now, but as we progress in reputations with Aramusha, it'll eventually get a little bit better. So this first loadout right here, pretty much the only thing that I think will change with this at any time will be color schemes, or unless I get a really nice blade that I like, or possibly just any combination in the weapon that I think looks a little bit better, but still has, but I can still get some good stats with. So we'll start off with the actual, I guess, customization. We'll talk about the stats at the end. So I just want to go through this real quick. My head customization, I used the spring blooms, and then I put this little symbol on there. You can't kind of see, but it kind of puts a little circle around the head, and I think it looks cool. The ornament is from the elite outfit, the Night Bloom. It's really cool. I think it's probably one of my favorite ornaments that he has. Material, I rocked with the light brown just to kind of match the color scheme a little bit better. And then for the neutral, we have brush, but this is mainly a 4v4 thing. So attacker, the best color scheme I have right now is pumpkin. And then for defender, I have somber, which still looks pretty good, even with the blades and everything. I still like how that looks. Definitely, which you'll never hear me say any other time that a defense color looks good. So that's the main thing for that. And if you guys are wondering like what I use for the chest paint patterns, I use large bloom. I've mentioned before that I don't like symbols on Aramusha because it places them in weird spots and I don't like how it looks and it makes me feel uncomfortable. So that's that. We'll move on to the actual gear right here and then go back into the stats. So Lost in Waves helm is the helm I chose. It's the helm that gives the Aramusha kind of the gray beard and ponytail in the back right there. I think it's the best looking helm that he has. Chest, we have the Adjudicator Chest. Main reason for this, it's kind of the skirt style, but it also has black legs. Some of the other ones, let's say like the Stormwalker, is the same style, but it has red legs and stuff, and I think that the Adjudicator just has a better color combination opportunity for it. I use the Rising Tide arms. I like how the little studs are, as well as the full arm coverage. I wasn't a fan of things, like the Adjudicator with the metal plating on the shoulder. Kind of like the cloth look a little bit better, so that's why I went with that. Now for the blades, we got the Empress blades, which I think look dope. Honestly, they're a really cool looking blade. Probably not my favorite, but they still look insane. I love the etchwork and engraving in them. We have the Kashiwade's prize hilts, or I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. I was also told that this was a tiger on the hilt. Beats me. I called it a dragon serpent thing, which I guess obviously it is not. So apologies to Mr. Tiger on there. But the reason I chose this, it goes well with the Empress blade. It had good stats to begin with, and then it's kind of like this cool bone look to it. It's not like metal and it's not wood, so it's kind of like almost like a ceramic ivory or something. So that's why I went with it, something a little bit different. And then for the guards, I went with the Empress Guards just to complement the blade right there. They look pretty nice. Obviously go with this entire blade well, and it's got just a little bit of blue in there too, so it even looks a little bit nicer with the defense color that I'm rocking on there. So I'll show you the full loadout again real quick, give you a little spin. As you can see, the blades and everything, I think they tie together pretty damn well. Everything looks nice in my opinion, and you all know I'm about the fashion. Even though the little bit of like red on the tassels and stuff, I think still gives it a little bit of character. So we'll go into the actual gear stat values, I suppose. So this is my Lost in Waves helm. You can see over here I have another one maxed, and it's literally just so I could show that I had a helm with 100% exhaustion recovery. It's literally ridiculous. I just wanted to boost it just so I could have that. I thought it was pretty funny, but I don't want to use this for the main reason is the debuff resistance, minus 30%. You might not think that that's anything, but if you're getting, defenses drained, attack drained, bleeds applied to you, stuff like that other people are using through their feats, it's going to be living hell for you, and I didn't want to go through that. So I went with a much better one. I changed the look of a different helmet, and we have this one which gives us boosts in defense, but more importantly, a good boost to exhaustion recovery and a good boost to debuff resistance. So it's not necessarily 100, but we have plus 40 and then plus 20 on the debuff resistance. So that's definitely the stats that you want to look for mostly for Aramusha on the helm. Now the Adjudicator Chest, giving me an increase in defense, decrease in revenge mode defense, and then an increase in revenge mode duration. The real main thing that I guess I looked for in this was the revenge mode duration, because you can basically continuously attack until you get parried, basically. So it works well with Aramusha's infinite chain, and the defense is just a plus, I guess, for getting hit. The revenge mode defense is kind of low, but you know, it's a trade-off that I think I'd be willing to take. For the arms, the Rising Tide arms, a little bit of a hit to the defense category right there, but I think the two main things, obviously, with Aramusha that you want, stamina cost reduction and stamina regen. Dude throws out a lot of attacks. That's basically what we're saying right here, okay? Stamina cost reduction, you can throw more of those light attacks out. Regen faster, you can regen to throw more light attacks out. I feel like those are pretty good stats to have on this man. Right here, Empress Blades, of course we're going to go for attack. The defense penetration is a little bit down, but block damage is up. So that means I'm going to be doing more chip damage on block, which is really good if people are out of stamina and I can throw a bunch of light attacks out. Or again, if I'm in revenge, I can keep spamming those attacks out and they're going to be doing a significant amount more damage than they normally would be. So that's why I went for attack and block damage on this. For the hilt right here, I got, again, boost in attack. Execution health regen is minus 40, but honestly, I don't think that's super important. I mean, yeah, you can get an execution, whatever, but you can always just go heal up on a point. Things like that. Revive speed's obviously got to be a plus. It's so annoying if you have a chance to revive a teammate that could help you swing a fight and then you don't actually get to revive them because you have minus 50% revive speed and it takes like 10 seconds instead of 5. So that is a no bueno. So that's why we went with attack and revive speed. And then finally, Empress Guards. We got big boost to attack, big boost to revenge gain. However, a hit to revenge mode attack, which could see is kind of bad. I think the main reason I went for this is because it had such a big attack number. And the revenge gain should be good because I can gain revenge quicker. And then I'll have also coupled with the revenge mode duration, so that helps out a bit. The revenge mode attack is down quite a bit, but with my overall attack boost stats, I feel like I should be doing quite alright with this build. So it's more of like a, you know, this is more of like a kind of like a not run out of stam. I don't want to say really spammy, but it gives you the option to spam in certain scenarios when you're getting ganked. Allows you to throw out multiple attacks and not worry about your stamina as much, especially if you get parried, because that's always no bueno. But I think that this build is really, really good, and I don't see myself changing this anytime in the future unless something else catches my eye, basically. Or if, like, you know, some sort of weaponry item or new items come out like that. So this is my main one for Dominion, kind of like how I have my main for KENSEI, this first one. I don't see myself changing that, just like I'm not probably going to change this. And then I also made a little dual outfit right here. As you can see, it's pretty basic, but I kind of just wanted to go for black. Also, notice that I'm Rep 7 level 19, but it's super late at night and my head hurts really bad. So I didn't have enough strength in me to grind to level 20. So to where I would get the black material. So you can see it looks a lot better once I get black because the arms actually switch up to being black, as you can see there, from being that light gray and etc. So that makes it look a little bit better. And also the little chest area rubber flap things turn black as well, so it makes it a little bit better right there. But for the ornament, I decided by the Eternal Flame. It's only 1,000 steel, and I think it looks pretty good. It's really clean and simple, and I think it works well on this helmet. The head, I just went with this basic one because it showed the most black in it. That's kind of what I was going for, the darkest build kind of right there. Left shoulder same, the concave lines shows the most black in it without having something, you know, like a large bloom with a bunch of different outlines to it. So that's basically what I did for all the other things. And color is obviously Ironwood, as you can tell right here. Don't care about attacker and defender because I only use this for duels. So we'll go over to the actual outfit. We got the helm, got the Elegant Barb's helm. Like I said, don't care about stats in this at all because it's for duels. But this one has 97.6% exhaustion recovery as well. So I don't know what the hell it is with this man in exhaustion recovery, but I'm getting a lot of it. Basically, main thing I went for this, kind of gives him a grayish, I guess, black hair with a nice ponytail, and then the helmet itself is kind of got a metal brim around it, and it is kind of black in color to begin with, so that's always good. I went with the Endless Waves chest. For main reason, it's got the longest little scarf back there. The other one I could have went with would be the Scintillating chest, which honestly might look a little bit better, depending on how you look at the legs and such. It's probably a little bit darker to use, but I don't know. I liked having the long, flowy scarf in the back so I can move it around in the customization menu like this. It's kind of addicting. Okay, for the arms, we went with the Stolen Serpent arms, mostly because they got black sleeves, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You could go with things maybe like the Adjudicator. Maybe adds a little bit more of a flair, but I kind of like the rolled up pattern. And like I said, with the material change that I have, actually, yeah, this was not too bad. I might rock that. I'm not even gonna lie. I might rock the Adjudicator. I know I said that I didn't like the plating on there, but I feel like if I equipped this with the black material, it could look pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We'll just say we'll go with that. Okay, sorry for switching that on the fly. Sometimes, you know, you see something and it looks a little bit better. Now for the blade, it's a little bit different concept. I kind of went, it's actually kind of similar though to the first build where it's kind of gold. Most of my builds have been in previous videos like red and all this stuff, and I just kind of want to break from red, in all honesty. So I went with the Fisherman's Wife blades, which honestly might be my favorite blade that he has, because I think they look clean and they're shiny, and they have like silver and gold in them. Look very, very nice. I went with the Aristocrat hilts, which I think are, again, super clean. You got the little branches with the little flowers. Good color contrast. I was also determining whether to go for the Force of Nature hilts. Look very nice as well on this. I think that was the only other one that I really, really looked for. And again, this would look good, but I used it on my first build, so I didn't decide to do it. And then finally, for the guard, we went with the Shrieking Guards, aka the Beyblade Guards. Main reason for this just ties in with the color right there. The gold and black really works well. Other guards that I considered were the Guarded Gate guards, but I don't really like the middle part. It kind of looks like a weird brown. That's the main reason I didn't choose it. And then the Jigoku guards, but it's honestly way too edgy for me. I'm not really into the skull look and everything, and there's too many spikes, and I didn't really like how it looked. So that's why I went with the Shrieking guard. So I really like this loadout as well. Just basically black and gold right here, with more emphasis on the black in this one. And this one's also black and gold, but more emphasis on like the gold yellow color. So this is pretty much my Aramusha customizations. Like I said, only thing that'll really change with this are different paint patterns and color schemes as I continue to progress with him. But right now, with this gear score, I feel like I can tear it up with Aramusha in the 4v4 modes. And I'm actually probably going to get you guys a 4v4 video tomorrow with Aramusha. I know we haven't been doing as frequent KENSEI videos in the past week or so, but it's kind of, you know, I'm kind of at that point with Aramusha where I'm like, okay, I got him at a pretty good thing. I don't need to grind with him as much. And then we'll start to go more towards KENSEI and kind of have him take priority as much, and have Aramusha just kind of be that secondary main that we want. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for this bumblebee looking man right here. And as always, my name is Tony. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.